Last episode, we did a pretty good amount, not a lot, but we made some significant or progress of the main storyline. In this episode, however, we're going to divert away from that, and we're going to do something that I personally love doing. It's one of my favorite. It's not so much a side quest as it is like a world. It's like a world quest type of deal where it's part of the world. It's part of the old. It connects to the wasteland to the old world, and it's fan freaking tastic. And the name, which is the title of this episode, the name of that is The Treasures of Jamaican Plains. So, I believe we found a flyer on a dead raider, and that's what prompted this quest to start. I think that's exactly how it happened. So, we're curious, and honestly, we're kind of desperate for resources, because in order to progress the main story, I need to take one of those, rusted hunk of junk power armor suits that I have and turn it into something usable. I think we're gonna avoid that for now. I don't feel like fighting through anything on the way to the Jamaican plain. Just wanna get there and scope out this treasure. Forget what I said. I mean, there's a...
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Open fire! Made a big mistake, rookie.
Oh my. Yeah, maybe. This, Oh my gosh. You hit so hard. Wow, that did not go... Towards the end there, that did not go as planned. I started off pretty good, but, Jeez. Jeez. Well... I immediately went against what I said, but... It was... That is armor from one of the DLCs. It's awesome that that's here. Where's the rest of the bodies? It doesn't matter. Alright. I did switch out the loadout a little bit from last time. This time we have a kneecapper, which, as you saw, more recoil, but it does more limb damage. Although, I was aiming for the torso, so... That was my bad. I should have aimed for her hand, and it probably would have crippled her hand and kept her from... probably would have knocked her gun out of her hand. I would have wager. Yeah. Man. I didn't bring a lot of... Oop, lost some frames there. Keep losing some frames there. I really hope I don't crash. Didn't bring a lot of Magnum rounds or any of that. Okay, this time we are going to avoid fighting. Recap from a couple episodes ago, the Brotherhood of Steel showed up in a giant steel air balloon looking thing that was armed to the teeth. And it was accompanied by an escort of like 6+ of those little helicopter looking things. It seems we've reached Jamaica Plains with only a slight detour. Also, this is gonna be one long episode. I'm not gonna break this up into multiple episodes. This is literally going to just be Alright, please. Yeah, that recoil is gonna be something to get used to. Holy crap. Feels like I'm firing the Magnum every time I fire this thing. But, as you saw, it's good at crippling them, which is great. Because if you take out a leg, they can't rush you. If they can't rush you, then you really don't have any problem dealing with these. I guess they tripped this for me. I guess that's what that explosion was. They were doing that. So, we're here for resources. We're here for the treasure. And apparently the main reason people don't go for the treasure is because of feral ghouls, but I mean, you just saw Billy took out 7 of them relatively easily. So we're not scared of that. We're not scared of the ghouls roaming around. What we are scared of is running out of bullets for this thing. But that's why I also I switched out our combat rifle, and this is relentless. Basically, every time I use a critical hit in bats, it refreshes my action point. So the general idea of using, or the general strategy to use that weapon most effectively, and its legendary effect, is to use all of your shots, like all of your AP in shooting and bats, but the last one being a critical. Tired from a lack of sleep. That's fine. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this recoil. I know why I put this gun away. I mean, it's, as far as the 10 mil goes, it's a pretty good 10 mil legendary effect. It's just that recoil. That recoil just rips. Alright, we're just gonna not deal with the group there. If we can thin out a pack from afar, then by all means I'll do that. Big iron, and I guess about the sniper, just scoped the place out, but we didn't come in the way I was thinking we'd come in. And I think the way that I wanted to come in would require us going through that area where, like that hospital and stuff that the Rust Devils were behind. shit. Really scared of these withered. I'm gonna get behind this cover here. Check all sides. So rotate, because it says we're currently in danger. Sorry, Carl, but I took your drift route, but I like having settlers when I do build settlements have the drift route bit. Okay. Went back away from everyone real quick, and we're gonna listen to Carl's log. Oh, they had a raid team. Sal was the lead on heavy weapons. Luke was a gearhead for tech and stuff. Kin was a scout for locks, traps, and just general stealth. Tanya was for small arms and close combat. Adrian was going to be the sniper. And Carl was the little weasel that just... Oh, so he's a fixer. Basically what fixers are is they're people that set up merc missions and all that. So when we get to the treasure, it seems like we're going to have to fight through robots and whatnot. Also, these withered ones, they look skinny and gross, but I don't know if I've ever gotten hit by one of them in this playthrough, but they hurt and they can make you sick real fast, so. That's right, I'm reloading after every shot. Also, I'm not going to be leveling up in this episode, considering this is basically like a... It's like when I did... Such a disappointment. If I had gotten another one, an operator's right arm, that would have been great. Because it's good armor, and it doesn't show through the... the trench coat. And you get the... See what I'm talking about. They hurt pretty hard too, and they freaking make you gross. Sucks. Also, I'm in danger right now, so I don't know. There he is. I need to cripple your leg like there's no tomorrow. God, this stupid freaking lunge. Thank you for the level up. Screw their lunges, dude. That's like, that reminds me of Halo 2 energy sword lunging, where you could basically not cross map lunge, but you could definitely. Alright. These are all just houses and whatnot. Oh, there's a bottle cap mine over there. That's fun. Doing a general little sweep of the area. 333 for that, dude. I wonder if that was a legendary or not. We can go find out. Hallucinogen is where we found those gunners that basically inhaled or there was a gas leak, and they were in the middle of it, and they all more or less went insane. How do you miss like that close with over 50% chance to hit? I'm just saying, Billy, that's really depressing. We do need silver, sounds great. And that wasn't. And there's a workshop here, so I can technically make this a I'm gonna do the ball cap line. I could technically make this a settlement. Don't know why I'd want to. It's been infested with ghouls. It's a cooking pan again. Steel. How much does it weigh? It weighs 0.5 for 2 steel. Okay. We do need steel a little bit. Anyone sleeping on the bus? Nope. Well, I guess yes, but none that can respond to me. I also, I have Molotovs. I could be torching the place. It might, it might get a lot of attention. Uh-oh. I woke someone up by being slightly too loud. That's not worth picking up. I mean, we already know they know how to open doors, weirdly enough. I mean, their brain is literally rotted away, but sure, they know how to they know how to open doors. Those dudes are worth so freaking much. Well, we are like level 50 in survival mode, so that's... That one was already dead. We didn't kill that one at all, so... That would mean... that means that, Carl's group either killed one in here and got lucky, or they made it through here. I don't know. Carl's dead, and he was the one that was running. He literally tucked and ran. So. Double tap. Need industrial solvent too. $420. Haha. We're not gonna take it, but we're gonna put it here where. Okay. We'll also. Put that in there. I'm trying not to get... I didn't realize how close I was to my weight cap anyway. I mean, it's mostly the ammo, I'd wager. Yeah, I mean, you came in here with sturdy... We'll take them, but, we're gonna put the missiles away. 22 freaking missiles. Yeah, I'd say that, that boggles me down a good bit. We'll be back for it, though. I'm not gonna take the password. I took the key. I wasn't planning on taking the key. I was gonna lockpick all the way through, get more XP that way. And Billy doesn't rely on the work of the dead that much. I mean, he relied on the knowledge of the dead with Kellogg and all this. So I need to sell these. They're worth a fairly... Cannot drop keys. I hate that.
Damn it! Worthless bastards. Scattered like rad roaches the moment they saw their first ghoul. I've spent months prepping for this op. There's no way I'm backing out now. That treasure will be mine. Even if I have to dig it up with my own bare hands.
Well, Sal was the most determined of the group. And she made it this far and was swarmed. Fitting in for an ex-gunner, honestly. Biting off more than you can chew. I mean, that little turbine, like the little windmill turbine thing on the highway. Those group of gunners literally got pissy for me being near their base. And then they got hostile when I was just trying to pass underneath the overpass to get to where I was going. So what did I do? I responded how anyone would. I murdered the actual heck out of them. I think that's what the key all is good for, but I mean literally. We need that gunpowder. Alright. Oh, it gets this one too. That's nice. I guess. I mean, we definitely could have lockpicked them. No problem. Let's take a Coca. Let's drink a Coca-Cola to fight off some of that. So, in Carl's logs, it mentioned robot security near the vault, and I hear an alarm, like a vault alarm, so... And then just replace the Coke, or the Coca-Cola we just bought. So, we need to be stealthy and avoid... I mean, well... We'd want to avoid everything, but we'd also...
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain.
Need to find the card.
The security system is active. Please present your identification.
Wow. That's a very Mission Impossible-esque room. Let's go check the other side out. Chalk. I was like, why is it prompting me on this chalkboard? Master lock. Like I said, no problem for Billy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Means I don't have to buy anymore because they are expensive. They're not as expensive as 50 cal rounds, but they're pretty expensive. Speaking of 50 cal rounds, got some of those too. We need that. That has materials we need. I know that much. we did not need that glass bottle, so I will politely drop it on the floor. I know, I'm littering. I'm sorry. Don't tell anyone that I littered in a wasteland. I don't think we need glass for anything, and if we do, then I'll just literally spend a couple thousand caps and buy a shipment of it where I could find one.
Sweet.
Give me the last one. I'll come back for these weapons and stuff, because I am going to want to scrap them, and... There's a gas leak in here. I'm glad that we're wearing a mask. Or a full-on helmet with, like a ventilator in it. Alright. This is looking more like what we were promised. Oh, so if you can bypass that, which is basically just loot, and make your way here. The clipboard has springs. We do need springs. I don't know if we need ceramic. Probably not. Team. Oh.
Nice.
Hacking attempt. Please remain where you are. Security personnel will be with you shortly.
Yeah, that's a little.
Your attention.
Guardians? I mean, I should have expected that doing this quest at level 50, but basically, Guardians are top-notch protectrons. I mean, they don't amount to shit versus this Magnum, because that's sort of the point of this revolver, is to make things that are scary not seem like shit. Same with having a 50 cal sniper. Guardians are scary.
Perfect.
Interesting. We do need that. So that's the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Anticlimactic, to say the least. We'll just lock that up and let someone else be as disappointed as we are. If I hadn't killed these two, then it definitely would have looked like. Definitely looked like no one's been here yet. Well, I will attempt another time. Did I already loot this? We can fix that being peckish. I will, because it is possible to go up to each of those laser things and disarm them. I will attempt it off camera though, because there have been many times where I've tried to do that and failed, and then it activates the security turrets, and then they just melt you. Well, bittersweet. We did find materials that we need. I don't know if we found enough. And we've more or less cleared Jamaica Plain, but I'm wondering where the rest of Carl's little team went. Sal made her way here and died being swarmed. Carl died on his way out. So that leaves the question of where is the rest of them? So we didn't check these houses and we didn't check the church. So let's check these houses. First and foremost. Ooh. I can't remember if a telephone has this. It has circuitry, which we might need, but I mostly need steel and lead. If it does have circuitry, so it does, so we're good. Those would have been helpful. Bet you could activate those and they would attack and take the attention of most of the ghouls away from you. Or at least clump them up enough to where you could toss a well-placed grenade. It's already sun up. You know, as far as things go, this place is pretty well preserved. I mean, sure, everyone's dead here, but like the table isn't flipped over or anything like that. We came in that way. That's all that's left to check is here. Ooh, I don't know if that was lightning or if it was a skybox glitch, but looked cool. I love Fallout 4 skybox, by the way. It's one of the prettiest freaking skyboxes I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. I would try the front door of the church, but that doesn't seem fun. And also, sneak this way onto the roof first. Fiber optics, those will be useful. Ramen meat, that's always useful. Pork and beans, always useful. Could always use good food, good traveling food. Well, hi there, you disgusting looking. Might need the gears, I don't know about the rest of it. Especially since we just got the thing of fiber optics. Maybe going into the front door was the way to go. It seems like there's... Did I seriously not just hop up there? That bunny hop strategy. maybe they made it out. Maybe we will run into them. Oh, 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 oh. There's signs that humans were making traps here, so. At the very least, made it in here. So I think we're gonna take that because it has a rubber. If I remember correctly, it has a rubber. Oh. Luke Silverhand. Let's read his note. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way, aren't I? L should be right around here. L-M-N-O-P. I believe Luke was the tech guy. Silverhand, no, okay. Memphis said it was a Type V laser defense grid, practically military grade. Whoever's down there, the security's the real deal. Should be easy enough to let the others in, then reactivate the system, let the turrets deal with them. No need to get my hands dirty. So Luke, Silverhand here, was planning on, but he never did. He got locked in here, and it looks like he died from natural causes. Well, I think that's all of what Jamaica Plains has to offer, right? Yep. Everything that breathed or was irradiated is now dead, and we found a group of mercs that tried to get in, and they all ended up dying, which is kind of sad on their part, because I feel like if they had just worked together, and instead of, you know, one tried to flee, one betrayed, one was too stubborn to know when they were way in over their head. I think, was there another? There was one more. There's one more that's MIA. With close combat. Great, of course you're a legendary. That actually might be useful. I mean, the theme is you find a pile of dead bodies. You're relatively close to a dead person. More bobby pins, won't mind if I do. Do need the aluminum. Didn't kill that one. I really wish the pipe stuff upgraded just a little bit better. Like maybe capped out around the 50 damage. Ah, the Standishes. Looks like they were either X-Raiders or a Deathclaw gauntlet. Yes, please. It's almost over. As soon as we get the treasure, I can finally do away with that damn woman and her leering looks at my kin. Can't wait to wipe that smirk off that stupid bitch's face. Wow, okay. Harsh. Drop that one. And Ken's invitation.
Hey, Ken, it's Carl. You two still looking for a score? I got a lead for you. You know Sal, ex-gunner? She's after the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Biggest haul in the Commonwealth if you can get past the ghouls. I know you and Tanya have the skills. This could be big. You in?
Well, he sounded exactly how I imagined he'd sound like. Very slimy individual. And we found everyone. I didn't know those two were raiders, though. Or ex-raiders or something. We got the quote-unquote treasure of Jamaica Plains, and then we also uncovered a story of a ragtag group of mercs that attempted to do what we did. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Honestly, this was shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be maybe around an hour, but it's only 40-something minutes long, which is not too shabby. In the next episode, we will either go back to the main story, or it will be another one of these where it's a side quest that I'm focused on gathering resources and completing for experience and whatnot. You'll find out in the next episode. Stay tuned. Have a good day.